And today we're going to go over the school health profile. Hopefully this will be brief, and if you have questions, you can just type them into the chat box, and then we'll answer them either throughout or as they come in. I'll do the best I can to multitask. So I'm having some computer difficulties. Okay, there we go. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the school health profile, just sort of about what it is, and then how to get started, the profile content, completing the profile, and then next steps and resources, and then we'll go over questions. So the school health profile, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to adjust this. There we go. So the school health profile was required by the Healthy Schools Act of 2010, and the profile, the purpose of it ensures your school's compliance with the Healthy Schools Act, and the data is used for our reporting purposes to the mayor, as well as it informs our technical assistance and monitoring and our evaluation work. The data is public, and you can use this URL to make a data request if you would like to request any of the school's data. It's all completely public, so you can request an entire Excel spreadsheet of past year's school health profile data if you like, or would like to share that information with someone else who might be interested. Okay, so just to get started with the school health profile, getting started with the school health profile, make sure you have your QuickBase access. So if you do need access, you can contact the phone number on the screen or email with the name, title, and your school. If you do need access to the school health profile for the entire LEA, please specify that in your request if you don't have access. And if you do have access, just go ahead and log in, make sure you see your school's profile, make sure it all looks good. If there are any issues, if you see a different school or something, you can contact that information, that email and phone number. And then we recommend that when you log in, you download the there's a printable form on that website, which I'll show you. Hopefully, I was having some internet issues earlier, so hopefully QuickBase will be working, and I can show you where to find a printable form that you can actually download to distribute to appropriate staff that will help you fill out the profile. For example, you might want to give the Section 4 to your physical education teacher, Section 8 to your school garden coordinator, etc., and have them send it back to you, give it to you, and then you can submit all the information online at one time. So the school health profile, so you can download the profile by going online to Octo. So we're going to give this a try here. Hopefully it's working. I don't think it's working right now, which is unfortunate. But what you can do, you can go to our webpage. So if you just Google Healthy Schools Act School Health Profile, and click right here, Instructions to Complete. And it'll bring you to this page. And on this page is available this printable version right here of the school health profile. So I'm going to download that right now. And so this is the printable form that we recommend that you print out and download and take a look at before you go ahead and complete the profile on QuickBase. So go ahead and take a look through that. There are some key questions that I want to bring your attention to. Well, I'll get there in a second. So these are the different sections of the school health profile. It is quite long, which is why we give you 3 months to complete it. We know that it's a lot of information for you to take in, so we give you a lot of time. So don't wait till the last minute. It will take a long time to complete. Sorry. So some key questions that I want to draw your attention to. So if you've been able to download this profile from our website, the printable profile. So on question 24, this is the average health education minutes for the year. So this means that you should be reporting the average minutes per week that the student in each grade receives health education. So for example, if you're a high school and your 10th graders are only receiving health education for 1 semester, you need to divide that out so that it's a weekly. So if they're receiving 45 minutes or an hour a week for only 1 semester, that would average out for example, for an hour, that would average out to 30 minutes over the whole year. And these minutes are separate from PE minutes. We know that health and PE are often taught in the same class time, and we're asking you to separate out those minutes as best you can. Question 33 is similar. It's the average number of minutes of physical education over the entire year. Again, if students are only receiving PE for part of the year, we ask that you average that out for what that would look like over the whole year. And this does not include recess, before school, or after school. We know that there have been some questions about that in the past. So again, this is only what is in your structured physical education course. And then question 34 is a follow-up to that question. It's about the minutes of physical activity. So this means the amount of time that students are active within the structured physical education course. And again, this should not include recess or before or after school. And we do ask that you answer these questions as honestly. There will be no OSCE police coming after you. We truly use this to improve our technical assistance and make programming changes that we can and support schools. There's not going to be any repercussions for if you're below or under, or something doesn't look quite right. We're gonna help you get to where it needs to be. So please answer honestly. So up next, to quickly go over how to complete the profile. So let me see if QuickBase is working again. Okay, it doesn't look like QuickBase is working right this second. So instead, what I'm going to have you do, so we had Googled before the instructions to complete the school health profile. Again, if you just type into Google, I'll show it again. I know some people just came. If you just Google Healthy Schools Act School Health Profile, it's this one if you look at instructions to complete. And I will also send out the PowerPoint which has this URL. So these are the instructions. So on here there's also these visual step-by-step instructions. So we have these instructions here, but we'll go over these visual instructions right now. So I'll download these, and these are all available to you on our website. So you'll log into QuickBase. Hopefully it will be working when you go to log in. And then when you log in, you'll click the application here. It says 2014-2015 OSCE Healthy Schools Act School Health Profile. And then you'll see probably just your one school, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So you'll see your one school, and you'll click this pencil icon, and that will take you to the main page. And the pencil is edit, and then the next icon next to it is an eye, and that is view. So when you click the pencil icon, this will take you to your main page, and you'll go ahead and complete. You might notice that some items have been pre-filled, and you can keep it as is, or if it's incorrect, edit it. And then when you're done with page one, you'll click, there's a checkbox at the bottom of the screen, and you'll click it, and then click Save. And then that will take you back to the home page. So you'll go back to your main page, and it'll have an arrow next to where you were working. and then you select Go to page 2. And then on page 2, it will be in view mode. So you need to click Edit at the top of the screen, and then that will allow you to edit and reply to page 2. You'll do the same thing, answer everything, get to the bottom of the page, click Completed, and then click Save, and then that should bring you to page 3. Do the same thing, click Completed, and click Save. When you're done, when you're back on your home page, you will have 3 green dots next to right after where it says page 3. There should be 3 dots, and that will show that it's completed for us. After you submit your profile, you'll receive a PDF of your responses within 30 days. This PDF will go to the person who is listed as the main contact on the first page of the profile. And this is required to be put on your school website and made available in your main office. The instructions that I Googled, this is the website that you can go to also get to them quicker. And that step-by-step technical guide that I just went through is what's referenced. So I was hoping to be able to go on to QuickBase, but of course technology never works when you need it to. So you can use that technical guide there, and there's also that printable form of the PDF on that page. That printable PDF of the profile has an FAQ at the back. I highly recommend that if you have questions that you read that FAQ and go through it. But if you do continue to have additional questions, you can call the phone number on this page or email our help desk, and they'll be glad to help you as best they can. And if they don't have the answer, they'll pass it along to me. I don't have my email address on here, but just in case you need it, I'll type it right down here just in case. So that's my email address in case you have a very specific question, but we do prefer that you go through the call center so that we can log everything in one place. That's all I have for right now. I hope that most of you should be familiar with this at this point. I do recognize a couple names. So if you do have questions, I'll stay on the line and you can type them into the chat box. And so I'll be on here. If you do need to get to this webinar again, the recording will be available on this webpage right here, hopefully by the end of next week. So that's it for me. Thank you very much, and I will stick around for questions for a few minutes. Okay, there are no questions coming through, so with that, I'm going to end the webinar. Please do feel free to contact me or contact the help desk if you need access or further support. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.